we hear from LeVar, earlier this morning, Skip mentioned a conversation that you guys had a while back, a couple months ago, in a commercial break.
No, it was the first
How long
time he was
it?
on. It was
was
March
that
of 2017.
We was in that back room, and we was doing the little thing, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Tell us more.
I got to give it up to you, grudgingly. I got to give it up to you. But you told me then, and it shocked me. You said, my youngest is going to be my best. And your youngest is on track right now, very possibly to be the first overall pick in this draft, which is one big reason we wanted to have you back on today. So expound on that, if you would, please.
Well, like I said, my sons are like phones. I keep making them better and better. And I always had this concept right here where I've said at the moment right now, Lonzo's the best.
Yeah.
Jello is my strongest, so he has the potential to be the best because on the next level, they get bigger and faster. He like that naturally. Melo's going to be the best on the fact that he's the youngest. Got more experience learning from his other brothers.
Right.
But when you told me that, was he a sophomore, I guess?
He might have been 14 to 15.
But mostly in my family, the youngest one, my youngest brother is 6'7". He's the tallest.
And
my dad's family, the youngest one is 6'7".
And is
Melo is the youngest one, and he's 6'7", almost 6'8".
He's going on 6'8".
He's going 6'8". He's going to be the tallest, like I told him.
Right.
Okay, and we could see, I was just watching the YouTube clips in 2017, but you could just see already he had all the sort of dipsy-do. He could shoot it, he could pass it. He had Lonzo's eye for passing the basketball.
Well, all my boys can pass the ball like that because that's how I taught them growing up, playing like that.
I'm not sure you can teach that at the the Lonzo level.
Yes, you got to teach that, but you got to start them when they like 6 and 7 years old.
Okay.
And that's my boy's been passing like that a long time.
So, everybody want to score, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, hey, we score the most if you pass the most.
Your youngest has had to take a bizarre path to the NBA.
Took the best path.
Well, is it?
Yes. Why? Because, okay, he got the focus completely on basketball.
Right.
Now, back in the day, well, I ain't going to say back in the day, most of the guys that play in Europe, they start playing professional at 14, 15 years old.
Right.
So now, if I take my son, who's an American, and take him over there to Lithuania to let him get involved in this early. So now, Melo's not doing a term paper and a chemistry test and all that. He's focusing, concentrating only on basketball.
So was Lithuania good for him, for his development?
It was great for him. If you just waking up out of a hotel and you get to practice twice a day, as opposed to studying for a Spanish test, you're never even going to take Spanish. So now you're playing against grown men, and Melo got a taste of what all superstars have to get a taste of, and this is what I mean. When you're in high school, you're the all-star.
Right.
But then when you go to college and you're not that guy, and you feel that you're that good, you have to take a back seat.
Right.
Now, let's say the other kid, R.J. Hampton, went over there to Australia.
Yep.
Awesome high school player.
Right.
But when you got over there to Australia, you're like, God dang, why am I not playing? I'm coming off the bench, doing a little bit of stuff here and there, and you're thinking that's it. Melo already did that in Lithuania.
Right.
He was the best point guard, but the coach is like, you're not even gonna get in the game.
Right.
So Melo went through that little thing when he was 15, 16 years old.
That rubbed you the wrong way as dad.
It's gonna rub you the wrong way. Well, everybody's father's like, man, when you see your kid being a superstar and all of a sudden you sit on the bench, your mindset is like, he way better than this. You need to play him. And you're just going to get in a little funk, but we already went through that. So that allowed Melo to go to Australia and be this superstar.
It's interesting.
Okay, and then what happened? How did you connect? Is it New Zealand, Australia?
Well, here's the thing. He went to Australia on the fact that he had already been playing against grown people. Now, what people like to say, the narrative, oh, LeVar created the JBAs for his son, it's no good. Okay, the JBA, the first time we went through there, every kid had graduated already.
Right.
So Melo's playing against people that's 19, 20-something years old at 16. And so now I do the JBA USA tour, and guess what? We play all the European teams with grown folks that want to beat me.
Right.
Because we got the marquee that makes you want to win. First of all, we from the U.S., and second of all, I tell you can't beat the ball boys.
Right.
So that make you want to play super hard. So all my boys are going to be awesome now. So now when you go to the Drew League and play against grown men, or you go to Australia, been there, done that.
Right.
So it's nothing new.
So what are you seeing from Lamelo's growth in Australia?
I see the same thing in Melo. Melo is chasing one guy, and the only person he's chasing is Lonzo.
Right.
That's it. And he's going to be better on the fact that if you watch Lonzo, Melo wants to be better.
Right.
So he's going, his confidence and everything is going to be like, man, I'm better than him. I'm better than him.
Bigger.
Yeah,
That helps.
Yeah, but Lonzo's still bigger and stronger because he's older.
Yeah.
So, but he wants that.
And describe Melo's game right now for somebody who hasn't seen it.
Melo's game is very creative. He feels that every shot is going in. He's going to have those little passes like Lonzo here and there, but he wants to make everybody a rebounder. Because he's going to shoot that ball. He feels he can just make so many points and win. That's just he's always been like
So he's a point or two?
He's always played point out of necessity.
Right.
Like, okay, Lonzo leaves, play
Right.
point.
Right.
But he loves to score the ball. He loves to score the ball. He did that one time when he scored the 92 points and everybody was like, what'd you think of that? I said, that's the best game ever. Because I unleashed him. I said, man, Jello not playing. Score as many points as possible, son. He loves to score.
Right.
But he will make the passes and do other things. But like I said, and people always said, well, if him and Lonzo played together, they are the best 1-2 punch that can alternate at times. Like if Melo get a rebound, he know Lonzo's running.
Right.
So he gonna throw that long pass.
Right.
And the same thing with Lonzo.
Okay.
That's why in high school, you saw Lonzo catch a lot of lobs, but they were mostly from Melo. Because he turns into the point guard real quick.
Sure.
And then Lonzo threw a lot of them where they say, oh, Melo's doing all the cherry picking. Because Melo take off because he know Lonzo gonna throw it, shoot a three-pointer, we good.
Right.
How close is Melo to getting the man body that I see Lonzo getting now?
They're not gonna get their man body till they like 22, 23. And that's because of their mom. Just he's Caucasian and we black.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, shoot.
Okay.
See, he probably had his man body when he was 19. I had mine when I was 19. I'm 400 pounds, 500 pounds. They say, man, we strong back then, you know. But they're going to get there. They're going to get their weight. But they're a little lighter weight, so they're going to be in the 220, 230 range.
They're never going to be like you, though.
They're never going to be in the well, Jello will.
Okay.
Jello's like 240 right now.
Right.
And everybody's like, oh, he leaned up. No, he swole.
Yeah.
He just got that big body like that. And the other two, which is Melo and Lonzo, they got more of their mom's frame, the long, lanky frame.
Angular.
So that's why I said they'll get about 220, 230. They won't get to 250, 260 like Jello.
So what are you hearing? Could he go one?
No, it could. He is going
He's
one.
going one.
Come on, he got to go one. I'll take this. I'll say, usually you're going to take the guy who's most popular. Now, RJ played pretty good. I think he was a little better player than Zion when it started, but Zion's popularity boosted him to one.
Yep.
How did Jay Morant come from Murray State and be number two? Because you're the best guard in there. So Melo happens to be both. He's the most popular and the best guard. How you don't go number one? If you want your franchise, you got to put people in them seats.
Don't you think, I mean, you're looking at the top 5 worst records. You're looking at Warriors, Cavs, Wolves, Hawks, Knicks.
Right.
You think he'd go number one if the Cavs, I mean, not Cavs, the Hawks with Trey? You want him to see him with Ice Trey?
Do I want to see him with Ice Trey?
Yeah.
No, I want to see him in the best situation, whatever coach going to let him loose and do his thing. That's what I want to see. So it don't matter where he go. Now, you can go to a certain place over here where the coach is not going to play you the right way.
Right.
You know, but I need him to be free and need him to win. And the only way he can do that is not having no restrictions on him. Let him do what he does. So whoever gonna give him the best of that?
So he needs the green light like Trey
needs
got
the
in
green
Atlanta.
light, man.
Like Trey got, because Trey still played. Trey Young got the greenest light ever.
Yeah. And
Unfortunately, it turned red last night.
Right,
did.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always been like that, and for that, like I said, I look at something like my vision is a little different. And like I said, my other son, Jello.
Right.
That's the one who needs to go. Wherever Melo goes, Jello need to go. Now you got something special.
Okay.
'Cause
So what's Melo's ceiling? What project him? Compare him. Who could he be?
Melo could be something new that people ain't seen before.
Because?
Just because he's different all the way around. He's different all the way around. I mean, from the way he plays the game, he's both hands. He's good with either one.
Yeah.
The dribbling. He loves the excitement of making shots, dribbling around people. He likes the winning, the passing. It's just like, he's just a different type. And he's loud about it too. But he's gonna shock the world. He's gonna shock the world.
Because Lonzo is not loud about it. So mindset, personality, completely the flip side?
Right. Well, not completely the flip side. I think if you get Lonzo with his brothers, then he'll get a little. But as far as the public, Lonzo's more. He's not going to say nothing. He's just going to show you. He's just going to do it. And he might get mad every now and then, but you'll never know. And like sometimes when you watch him play now, at least with the Pelicans, he'll do something and it won't be good. He'll smile about it now, or he'll complain to a ref now.
Right.
Before he just whatever, cool, go.
Okay.
You know.
So obviously before Alonzo was drafted here by Magic with the Lakers, there was some issue. Oh, is LeVar going to be too involved because they're locals? Do you think there's going to be any misgivings about should we take Lamelo because we're going to have to take LeVar in, especially if he's...
Well, I always said, like I said, the same thing, man. If people are going on the narrative of what I'm doing, you don't need my son anyway. That's the way I look at it. Because like I said, I'm never going to go nowhere. I'm always going to be his father. It's just like the narrative that people want to use right now. Is, like I said, there's no pressure on Lonzo. He's away from his dad. Well, here's the thing. I talk to my son every day. And I'm going to be his father forever. The only thing different about this situation is the coaching. And whoever believes in Lonzo, and sometimes when I tell them the best way to coach him or the best way to do this, why? From experience of coaching him all his life, I can give you some input on what makes him go, on how he feels about the game.